to share this dashboard. I think it's a really great example, and I want to put it as a standard report so that other people can have access to it as a standard report. So I'm going to log in. I'm going to go to Explore. Now, because I'm an administrative role, I can see all the folders, and then if I go into ad hoc analysis, I can see, okay, yeah, these are two great reports that Mel has created. I can have a look at them to make sure the data looks correct, that they meet any security requirements, and I can say, okay, I'm going to move these dashboards into the standard dashboards, so that anybody who wants to view them can actually benefit from having them there. So I'm just going to click on both. I'm going to go to move. I'm going to move to standard dashboards, and then that's now then remove these dashboards from ad hoc analysis. Okay. So again, if I sign out for a second, and I just sign back in as Joe, just to see how he would see those dashboards now that we've moved them into a standard folder. I go to Explore, I go to Standard Dashboards. I see exactly what I would expect. So Meryl's performed some ad hoc analysis using some self-service data sources that Hadoop has prepared. She's spoken to Luke. Luke said, oh, yep, I'm happy with the quality of the data that you've actually put into there. And then I'm going to publish these dashboards into the standard folder so that the other members of the team can benefit from that that overview. Okay, so that's the way that we've done that. Okay, so another part of the self-service analysis is the way that having these published data sources makes it easy to work with data in Tableau Desktop. So if I just go back to Tableau Desktop for a second, and Ashley, as an example, wants to perform a more complex analysis. So she wants to look at customer lifetime value. So how many rentals a customer has made, how much they've spent in total, and how long they've actually been with us. I'm going to start a new dashboard. I'm going to close the existing dashboard, and I'm going to, when I'm actually connecting now, I don't want to connect to the database anymore because I know that Anoop's already made me a nice data connection. I'm actually going to choose to connect directly to Tableau Server. And once I connect to Tableau Server, I see the same standard data source that Anoop's already published, and I can click on here and click connect. And again, I'm given the nice view that I have here. There's already some calculations that Anoop has defined, but I can add additional calculations without affecting anybody else's work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the number of rentals and the payment amount per customer. So I'm going to drag payment amount into the columns, and I'm going to drag the number of rentals into the view, and then I'm going to map each customer onto here. So yeah, so I have a scatter plot showing each individual customer and how many times they have rented, and how many times they have actually paid. I'm also going to add an extra measure showing how many unique films perhaps they've looked at. So again, if I just create a calculated field and let me do a count distinct of the film title, and I say, okay, unique films, and I drag that over the size. I get a different size for each of these. Get a different size for each of these points. Obviously, kind of people that have had a lower number of rentals have rented less films, and high number of rentals have rented more films. Okay, so again, I'm going to publish this up to the server. So I can let's rename this and say customer analysis, and let me publish this up to the server. I'm not always going to publish it with a published data source. Sometimes I can publish it directly, as I'm doing here. So I'm going to do publish workbook, and I don't really want to make this a standard dashboard. I want to make this just my own ad hoc analysis. So I'm going to call this customer analysis. All the options here are fine. And again, I can see that's published up to the site correctly. Generally, when you publish a dashboard from Tableau Desktop to Tableau Server, a Tableau Server window opens automatically. Unfortunately, it's doing so on my second screen right now, so you're not seeing that automatically. But this is the way that it would typically pop up. So if I just log back on as Ashley, and explore and ad hoc analysis, I can see the customer analysis dashboard that she's just created. But again, this is private to her and wouldn't automatically be shared with other users.